Today I've brought you along to my new secret getaway. I had this place all to myself. And before you wonder, this video is not sponsored by the amazing glamping place that I've found and I'm going to show you today. Stick around to the end of the video. I'm going to give you the exact location of this most amazing spot. And of course, what's a camping trip without a bit of drama? I've had this trip booked for a while now because I wanted to show you more of the sights of Wakayama. I had intended to take Millie with me for her first inaugural camping trip because this awesome camping site allows you to bring pets. The only problem is the weather has turned a little bit, so I didn't think that would be the best experience for Millie staying in a tent in the rain. Part of my motivation today is to show you that you can explore off the beaten path in Japan. And choosing hidden gems like this glamping site I'm about to show you isn't just an incredible experience, but you're also helping to tackle Japan's over-tourism problem. That has been in the media a lot lately, and it's particularly talking about the famous destinations like Kyoto and Tokyo being really overwhelmed with tourists. And what this means is you're facing long lines, overcrowded attractions, and then of course there's the environmental strain. The campsite I'm visiting today is actually easily accessible from Osaka by train, and it's very close to Wakayama City. So even if you don't have a car in Japan, it's easy to access some of these places on trains. I'll put a link in the description to this location if you want to check it out. So it's time to check in and check out my glamping campsite.
長いんですか、日本？
いや、今回でちょうど1年になるんですけど、
まだじゃあ1年。
でも高校の時、
はい、
1年間留学したので、それでちょっと学校通いながら、
なるほどなるほど。それ
勉強になった。
でうちを見つけていただいて。
すごい広くていいですね。
今日はちょっと空き室が余裕があったんで、はい、広い目で撮ってます。
助かりました。
はい。
The second I looked inside this glamping tent, I realized that I may have overpacked. I really didn't need to bring a few of the things I brought with me, such as an esky. I mean, this place has a fridge, an air conditioner, and all the mod cons. If you are traveling around Japan, you wouldn't need to bring anything other than yourself and your clothes to stay here. So talking again about over-tourism, not many people talk about things like the negative impact on locals. So many large influxes of tourists on one place can really disrupt the locals' daily life. It also results in raising the prices and commercialization of cultural sites. I mean, I saw on the news the other day that this year, or just last week actually, Mount Fuji has started charging a fee, and that's really just to ease the congestion and prevent unsafe climbing of the mountain. It's really sad that this issue of overcrowding at a few well-known spots in Japan can lead to the damage of the natural landscapes and a lot of the historical sites. We can even see like the start of erosion and rubbish polluting areas where there really wasn't rubbish there before. Hi chicken, are you dinner? So if you are someone thinking about visiting Japan, what about trying a lesser known spot in Japan? This could give you more of a chance to connect deeper with the local people and the local traditions. Get out of the hustle and bustle and enjoy a more relaxed atmosphere. Take your time and really appreciate some of the surroundings that Japan has to offer. Not only that, you'll also be supporting the smaller local communities. This really helps to put money back into local businesses and artisans who rely so much on this trade for their livelihood. Supporting smaller communities really helps sustainable tourism, which then helps locals to preserve their community and their area. これ豚肉？
豚の種類でクラオポークっていうブランドの豚を使ってて、肩ロースの部分です。でこれベイビーバックリブです。はい。で無添加のウインナーですね。100% 加工物が入ってない。 やつです。
すごい。
はい、で和歌山なので熊の牛使ってて、熊の牛。
和歌山の肉。
和歌山は熊野古道っていうのが世界にあって、そこから熊の牛っていうのが生まれて、でサーロインステーキともも肉です。で、地鶏、黒地鶏を使ってて、もも肉と胸肉ですね。で、
うちの鳥じゃないですよね。
じゃないです。
ペットですよね。
はい、ペットでちゃんと飼育してますんで。はい、で、まあ野菜。はい。で、ソース類です。
すごい量。
ゆっくり食べてください。食べれるだけ。
そうですね。Smaller and less known destinations often have unique ecosystems that can benefit from the funds brought in by eco-conscious tourists. There are so many places, just like where I am here in Wakayama. I recommend you explore and find them. I'm glamping tonight and just easing my way into camping in Japan. I'm a really long way away from the hustle and bustle of Tokyo and Kyoto. I'm far away from the crowds. And tonight there's only myself, the owner, and another couple that are staying here. So we pretty much have the whole place to ourselves. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what cameras do I use to film my videos? To be perfectly honest with you, I do a lot of my filming actually on my iPhone. When I'm out and about, if I'm not using my iPhone, I use a old, very old now, I think it's a GoPro 7. And I've had this GoPro for quite a few years, and it's actually just starting to overheat on me now. I've got about 4 different batteries which I use to recycle all the time. The iPhone has been my go-to, and one of the benefits is the great backup setup that I've got going on. I have my iPhone automatically syncing to a B station, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my B station. The B station replaces your cloud storage services. Once you own it, you have 100% data ownership. You can auto-sync your phone and other devices, and built-in AI will do all of the organization of your memories for you. You can access your files anywhere from any desktop browser simply by logging into your B station. My parents recently visited me here in Wakayama. We went to Shirahama Beach and we just happened across a beach concert. I took a video of the whole concert on my phone. It was such a great experience, and I wanted to share this with my parents. All my photos and videos auto-sync to my B station. It has 4 terabytes of storage and AI sorting as well. I no longer have to drag and drop to the Google Drive. And the best part is I don't pay for any subscription services or have the fear that I have to pay more to keep my own digital assets. I sent a link to my parents of our trip so that they could watch the whole concert in full. I've put a link in both my description and in the comments section for you to have a look and check out this B station for yourself. It really is revolutionary.
.この時間からつけさせてもらって、はい、でここの薪をお客さん自由に使えるやつなんですよ。でまあキャンプファイヤー楽しんでもらう。I
really enjoyed this opportunity to interact with the owner of this glamping site, and he told me the history of how this site came about. He originally started off doing a little bit of camping here with some friends, and he said it gradually got better and better to the point where he decided to offer it out to the public. I love that when you're supporting a place like this, you're supporting a small business, and that small business is local, which means all of the money goes straight back into the community. It's been a lovely evening of great barbecue, beers, and chatting by the fireplace. So now I'm off to have a nice hot shower and get myself ready to bunker down because this storm seems to be getting a little bit stronger. Right now, I'm really grateful that I didn't bring Millie along with me because this storm has taken a turn for the worst. Even the Weather Bureau didn't predict it would be this bad. I was woken up in the night quite a few times with some really loud wind and rain. The storm continued on right through to the morning, and unfortunately the severity of the wind and rain meant a little bit of water came in the door of the tent. But it's okay, nothing really got wet, it was just at the front entrance. It's times like this when I think, wow, this is going to be a great memory, and this trip wouldn't be the same without the storm. I'm loving it. I just wonder how that little chicken went. Of course, I'm also thinking about little Miss Millie and hoping that she's safe and sound at home by herself. So my top tips for traveling responsibly are respect the local customs, and if it says take your shoes off, just do it. Leave no trace. If you can't find a bin, please take it home with you. And finally, try and support local businesses and small operators just like this whenever you can. What a crazy night it was, and I'm walking around just having a look at how much damage was done by the storm last night. I'm really hoping everything's okay at the house back home. Of course, I'm very happy to see my new chicken friend is all okay, and she's hopping around looking for a little snack for her breakfast. By the way, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who has been supporting me via my Ko-fi link. The Ko-fi link actually allows me to also come to places like this and support local businesses and be able to bring this information to you. I'm so close to being able to get the Suzuki Every camping car. It's been a dream of mine for a while now to be able to camp in the car with Millie, and that dream looks like it's very close to becoming a reality. So thank you again so much for all your support. It really means a lot to me. And even if you're just liking and commenting on this video, it really helps me so much. I had a small window of opportunity to cook the breakfast, and now that rain is hitting again, so I've got to really quickly pack up and get myself back inside. I won't be eating breakfast outside this morning. This has been such a fun adventure, and I don't think I would change a single thing about my time glamping here. If you're interested in this spot, I will put all the details in the description below. Wouldn't it be great if everyone added a different spot on their itinerary just to discover the lesser known beauties of Japan? Wakayama is one example, but there are so many more, so let's say Wakayama and beyond. If we all got together and supported sustainable travel practices, it's gonna in the long run benefit everybody. Can you let me know your secret place in Japan? I'd love to go and explore a lesser known spot. Bye bye! Stay tuned next week because unfortunately that wild storm did create a little bit of havoc back home, and I'll go into all the details in next week's video. I'd love it if you like the video, put down a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you join our community. Thanks so much for watching.